This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will discuss a program which draws a rocket using basic graphics. Module number 31 of chapter graphics in GW basic programming language. So let's start. Let's put together what we have learned about lines and boxes and create a picture. We will also learn new basic statement, the next program draws a rocket on the screen. It uses a box for the body of the rocket and triangles for the nose and the fins. So let's switch to the idea of GW basic programming language, where we will write a program of creating and drawing a rocket using basic graphics. We are viewers in line 10. We will type RAM and then asterisk all the way long, and line 20 we will type RAM asterisk rocket 1 asterisk close. Line 30 we will type RAM and then space asterisk and type draw a rocket using basic graphics. Put an asterisk. After that, line 40 we will type RAM and then asterisk all the way long, like this. So in line 50 we will type key off statement. Line 60 we will type CLS. Line 70 we will type screen 1 because we will be working in screen 1 mode. Line 80 color 10,0. Line 90 we will type RAM and then 3 asterisks like that, and then draw the rocket. So this very statements now I'm gonna type will be used for drawing a rocket. And then in line 100 we'll type line 200 comma 100 minus 220 comma 190 comma 2 comma BF, B for box and F for filled. Line 110 we'll type for nose asterisk for loop is used is equal to 200 to 220. Line 120 will here we'll type 110. Line 110 for nose asterisk equal to 200 to 220. Line 120 we'll type line 210 comma 80 minus nose percent comma 100 comma 2. Line 130 nose next nose percent. Line 140 we'll type for fin 1% equal to 180 to 190. Line 150 we'll type line statement with x1 coordinate 195, y1 coordinate 190 minus 200 comma fan 1%. In line 160 we'll type 1. Next, fin 1%. Line 170 we will type for loop once again for fin 2% equal to 180 to 190. Line 180 you will type line statement once again using x1 coordinate as 225, y1 coordinate as 190 minus 220 as an x2 coordinate and y2 coordinate as a fin 2%, comma 2. So in line 150 we have mentioned line 2 as a color statement. 2 is used as a color. On line 190 we'll type next fin 2%, and line 200 we'll type e and en. Now I'll press the F4 key and give the name of the program as rocket1.bas. I'm going to press F2 key and you can see a rocket on the screen. So viewers, that is the whole code of the program, and by pressing the F2 key you can see the output as a rocket on the screen in color pink. So let's discuss the interpretation of this whole program code in text area. So here we are, viewers. Now we'll discuss the interpretation of the whole program line by line. So you can see this is the whole code, and here is the output of this program in the shape of a rocket. And now we're gonna interpret this program. Before looking at the line statements, examine line 50. Basic places labels at the bottom of the screen describing the use of the function keys, the key of statement causes these labels to disappear. You may, of course, continue to use the function keys to load, list, and save your programs. However, the labels will not be visible on the screen. The key on statement makes the labels disappear, reappear for graphics delay that are supposed to look nice. Using key off is a good idea. The rest of the program is simple. Line 100 draws the body of the rocket using the box and fill options. The for next loop between line 110 and 130 draws the pointed nose of the rocket. So if you see from line 110 to 130, there is a for loop used, which is used to draw a nose, pointed nose. From 110 to 130, here we have used the for loop, and then we have used the line statement with x1 y1 coordinate minus hint. But here at the place of the x2 coordinate, we have used nose percentage, which is used with the for loop, and it will draw a nose, pointed nose, using the x2 coordinate. And then 100 is fixed with y2 coordinate, comma 2 is used for color, and next nose percentage. And next is a keyword statement, which is used to terminate the loop execution. So we have discussed that from line 110 till 130, for next loop is used between the line 110 and 130 draws the pointed nose of the rocket. Then two for next loops at lines 140 to 160 and 170 to 180. So here we are 140 to 160. Here is another for loop used with the one for loop used in line 140 is used for fin 1 percentage, and from line 170 to 190 one more for loop is used for variable fin 2 percentage. So percentage sign is used for integer variable, since we have used integer variable all the way along throughout the program. Therefore we have used percentage label. So then two for next loops at lines 140 to 160 and 170 to 180, and triangles on each side of the base of the rocket. Now we will add a few lines to launch the rocket. So here we are, viewers. We will type list statement to see the code of the rocket run program. Now we're gonna delete line number 200, and then we will type one more program and we'll save it as rocket 2. So I'm gonna list this program, and now I'm gonna add more lines to it. Like if I type delete 200, it will definitely line 200. And once again list the program, and now I will type edit 20, and here I will type rocket 2 instead of rocket 1, name of the program, and put an asterisk and type edit 30. Here I will type launch a rocket, and then we'll list this program. Now I can see a few changes. Rocket 2 launch a rocket, end statement is deleted, and I will type auto $350. Here I will type RAM, and then 3 asterisk 1 2 3 4 asterisk and type launch the rocket. Now the statements now I'm gonna type after line 350 will be used to launch the rocket for X percentage equal to 1 to 50, and line 370 I'll type just print statement. 380 I'll type next X percent, and then in line 390 I will type E and E end, and now I will type Control C, which is used to actually stop the auto statement shortcut key. Now I'm gonna type list, and here you can see that after the line 190 you can see line 350, 360, 70 and 80. Now this is the whole program which is used for with the name rocket2. I'm gonna save it with the name. I'm gonna press F4 key and type the name as rocket2.bas. I'm gonna press the F2 key, and then once I press the enter key, so viewers, this is the program launch a rocket. The first one we used for drawing a rocket, but this program will actually launch a rocket. How a rocket is launched by adding line 350 to 390. Here you can see we have used a RAM statement for putting a remark launch the rocket. Now this section from 350 to 390 is actually used for launching the rocket, but the first one, the whole program from 10 till 190 was used to draw a simple rocket. And how it is used, like we have typed for loop with X percent variable, integer variable with initial value 1 to 50, and then we will have used print statement with nothing, and then use next X percentage, means that this loop will be executed from initial value 1 till 50, and it will continue its execution. And then we have used end statement 390 instead of 200 because we have made changes. Now as soon as I press the F2 key, you can see a launching a rocket house. So viewers, that is the whole code for use for launching a rocket. And as soon as I press the F2 key, so slightly pushing the F2 key, you can see a rocket is going upward, and you can see how first it displays the rocket and then it goes upward. How fast goes upward, like a rocket is launched. So this is how we can launch a rocket using graphics, GW basic graphics statement. Now let's switch to the text area. So viewers, we have just propelled a rocket, launched a rocket using this program by adding line 350 to 390, and we have removed the line 200. Then you can see launching a rocket on the screen we have just executed in the IDE of GWBasic programming language. Now let's start the interpretation, viewers. Make sure you delete line number 200. You do not want to end the program before it gets to the new lines. This additional code is numbered beginning with 350 because we are going to add some more lines later. No new basic commands are introduced in this routine. Indeed, this routing does not do much. It is simply a for next loop that issue a print command. Note, however, that nothing is printed. What happens when we run this program? The rocket is launched. Here is why each time BASIC executes the print statement, it moves the cursor down one line. When the cursor reaches the bottom of the screen, everything on the screen moves up. This is called scrolling. Printing at the bottom of the screen causes the picture to scroll off the top of the display. As a result, the rocket appears to blast off. The first 24 times through the loop, simply move the cursor from the top left position of the screen down to the bottom. Then the remaining print statements cause the rocket to move up the screen. Perhaps you could make this program a bit fancier when rocket blast off. We always have a countdown. So viewers, now we will create one more program in our next video which will actually count down and launch a rocket, and we'll write a program for it. So that's all for today, and thanks for watching. Now in this video we learned two different programs, that how to draw a rocket using basic graphics, and then we have also learned the interpretation. And here is the second program, which is used to launch a rocket by adding lines 350 to 390, and we have seen the output in the ID of GW Basic. And then we have also learned the whole interpretation, which lobe is used for what purpose, and how a rocket is launched using the whole above code by adding lines 350 to 390. That's all, viewers. Thanks for watching.